Of elected people, one of which whom I am. Because we're good people, but we're not perfect. Because again, my expertise is connecting people to government. My expertise is not in building roads. I know quite a bit more about it now than I did 2 years ago. My expertise is not in building schools. I know quite a bit more about it after 4 months in infrastructure than I did before that. But if I was still there in one of those ministries, by now I could have been, making more positive changes than by shuffling ministers all the time. So pick ministers carefully, leave them there long enough to make the change, give them the authority, and have them do it, and then measure the ministers by results instead of process too, and that way they'll be required to have their ministries go by results instead of process. That's not a full answer, but that's what I can do for you.
I think that attitude is a good recommendation for you, Rick. You would be a good premier.
All right, and on that perfect appropriate note, how many would agree that we've been blessed and fortunate and more knowledgeable because Rick's been here today? On behalf of us all, I'd like to call on Brian Duclos, the president of the Canadian Club, to acknowledge our presenter today.
Okay, I gotta say, Brian, I'm a salesman like you. If you want to support me, you need to get a membership. You can get it here today from Martin at $10 a piece. They're not on sale. Or at rickmciver.com, and please get everybody in your life that's 14 and over to do the same if you think it matters who the next premier is.
I have to apologize right off the bat that we gave you a couple of minutes and then asked you to talk really fast, and then we'll probably accuse you of being a fast talker at some point. But I think as we leave today, Rick, that we've come to know you a whole lot better, for those of us that didn't know you well in the beginning. And thanks for your honesty. Thanks for your forthrightness and for being yourself. And just saying it as it is for you so that we can get to know you. I also want to just recognize your wonderful wife, Christine, who I do know a little bit better, and just for being here.
Everybody likes her better than me, including me. I like her better than you.
Can we just take a vote on that right now?
Rick, whatever happens, this is reflective of it. This is a very complicated role that you're showing the guts to step forward and take on. So whatever happens, good on you. I mean, it's just extraordinary that we have people in our presence that are willing to take a leadership role in our society and in our community. So thank you for that, and thank you for being here and taking your time to share yourself with us and your thinking and yourself. I've got, you probably aren't allowed to take things, but think of these as not gifts, but just stuff that might help you on your way. This one, all of them, the author tells me that he had given this to you, I think about 18 years ago when you went for aldermanic for the first time. And the author said that if you've lost it, here's another copy of it. It's called Satisfaction Guaranteed. On your way also to the top into the job that you're planning to have, you'll probably need to remember people's names. And this is the 1-minute name memory book, which we hope to be of great assistance to. And then, coming from the nonprofit sector as I do, what we rely on, as well as the paid staff, is the volunteer. So here's a little book that just keep in your back pocket about keep your volunteers, because we know we can't do it without them. And so with those words, just thank you very much for being here, and I'd like to actually usurp this. I'm here to thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that.
Might as well let him have them. All right.
I don't think I get in too much trouble for books.
All right. Well,
as long as there's no hockey tickets in there.
Well, just return the $100 bills to me. We have a reception planned after. Rick, how long can you stay? How much time?
See, one of the humiliations of running is that my life belongs to somebody else.
Sure.
How long can I stay?
About half an hour. Great. Okay. So, further questions, supplementary questions, Charles? I'm sure you're not finished. You can come and ask some questions. Secondly, I would like to acknowledge our volunteers, especially Dolores for all the work she did, Bruce Lee, Mike Hinchcliffe, and Henry Jenner. Thank you so much. And Henry is our videographer and photographer, and this video will be on the Calgary Leadership Forum website.